So, our next comedian. He doesn't have time for minute rice. Believes that Gilligan's Island is a conspiracy and wouldn't be caught dead eating free-range chicken. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. George O'Connor!
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So one of my many, many talents is my ability to read minds. In fact, I know what everybody in this room is thinking right now. Is that the guy who played Ross in Friends? Boy, he really let himself go. So one of the best bosses that I ever had also worked as a clown on the weekends. It's a true story. And you know, the best part about working for him was the fact that he was a real clown. This was a gift from heaven. So, George, who are you working for these days? Some clown. Man, I can't believe I work for this clown. My boss. What a clown. So there's way too many waving things going on out there, and I really want to change that. You know, you've got the presidential wave and the Queen Elizabeth wave and the, oh look, I'm on TV wave. And you've got the Three Stooges wave, yeah, and Ferguson, Missouri wave, yeah. And then you get inside the car, you got a whole other set of waves, right? You got the country farmer wave, the thank you wave in the rearview mirror, and the oops, I cut you off wave. I like to call that one the road rage prevention wave. But there is one wave that I do like. Coolest wave ever. It's called the motorcycle wave. Both hands on the handlebar, look straight ahead. Do not make eye contact with the oncoming motorcycle. Drop the left hand down, 2 fingers, bring it back up. That's it. That's the whole way. Very cool. This guy knows. So that leaves me with 2 options. Either we all have to agree to adopt that as the exclusive wave that we're going to use, or I'm going to have to buy a motorcycle. So I think we can all agree that the Winter Olympics are comprised of a bunch of made-up sports. I mean, really, the bobsled? All you need, the only qualification you need, are 3 friends that you don't mind sitting really close to. Gravity does the rest. There's no athletic ability needed whatsoever. And then, what about curling? I mean, a rock, some brooms? That's not athletic equipment. And why are they sweeping? Is the ice not clean enough for them? And the Zamboni guys in the back going, come on, I just cleaned that! And they're so intense, too. I mean, they're just going at it with that broom. It's like, where do they find the sweepers? The only thing I can figure is they're going to every support group for obsessive-compulsive cleaning. The only thing I can figure. So one of my theories is that we're getting dumber. And, you know, I remember when assembly required meant that you got a set of written instructions. Put screw A in hole B and tighten. Now, if I were to purchase that same item today, I'd get a really bad drawing of a screw in a hole. I don't know what to do with that. I've seen cave drawings that are more instructive. I mean, I know that if I do this, I can probably kill a mammoth. And it's not just instructions for assembling things. Other things have pictures now, too. I mean, the other day I was flying back from Los Angeles, and I happened to sit in the emergency exit row. Now, I don't know if you've ever sat there or not, but there's a lot that you have to know. You have to keep track of a lot of things. There's a lot of things you got to do. It's kind of confusing, but I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm pretty sure that they'll give me really clear instructions of what I'm supposed to do. Well, instead, I got a 3-panel comic strip with no words pasted to the window. And I'm looking at this thing, trying to figure it out. It's like, is that a toaster in her hand? Why does she have 3 arms? I don't understand this. It's just a good thing that there was not a real emergency that night, because I don't think it would have ended well. People would have been saying, "Did you hear about that plane that went down?" It's like, yeah, well, I heard that everybody would have survived, but some moron in 14F couldn't open the emergency exit. I don't know if you guys remember these or not, but the classic restroom hand dryers. Big white box, silver nozzle, big silver button in the middle, written instructions right on top there. Push button, rub hands gently under warm air, shuts off automatically. At least I think that's what it said. They were all vandalized when I saw them. But the only thing that I could read was push butt, rub hands gently under arm hair. And the kid who did all that vandalizing, he was pretty busy, because those used to be everywhere. But you can't find them anymore. They're all gone. They've all been replaced by models like the Dyson Airblade, which will peel the skin right off. It is effective, though it does dry up the blood afterwards. So this might be a guy thing, but I really don't trust the GPS lady. She's just a little too smug, isn't she? And I'm not sure why I'm paying someone to be a backseat driver for me anyway. I know where I'm going. I'm driving along, and all of a sudden she pipes up. In 1/2 mile, turn left on West 32nd Street. I don't want to turn there, so I'll just ignore it. I'll just keep driving. All of a sudden she pipes up again. In 500 feet, please make a U-turn and return to West 32nd Street. I'm not turning around. I'm a guy. I don't turn around. I don't know why I even talk to you anymore. You never listen to me. And I'm thinking, no one's got a gun to your head. I heard that. So I had my checkup recently. The doctor told me he wants me to watch what I eat, which I don't really understand, because as far as I know, I don't eat with my eyes closed. But he maybe knows something I don't. But he said, you need to lose weight and you need to get some exercise. And that's fine. But what do you say to a doctor who's not in the best shape when he's giving you instructions how to get into shape? I'm looking at this guy, and the buttons on his lab coat are just hanging on for dear life. And I'm thinking to myself, is this what you follow? Because if it is, I'm going to need to see a before picture. So I've got this buddy, and he's trying to get me to eat free-range chicken. He says it's more humane. Okay, I'm not buying it. All right. Yeah, sure. The free-range chicken is happy. Okay, he's out in the sun, right? He's hanging out with all the pretty hens, right? He's got big dreams ahead of him. And so we do the only logical thing that comes to mind: we kill him. Now you got the cage chicken. He's miserable. He can't see the sun. He can't even move. He doesn't have any friends. He just wants to die. figure out, I'm doing him a favor. You know, if you listen really closely when you go by a chicken farm next time, you can hear him. And when he is finally chosen, he bids farewell to the other chickens in the only way he knows how. Thank you very much.